What's going on, guys? Welcome back, doing another video, and I'm going to make a modern house. This is the 85th installment of Modern House, a number, I swear. And, yeah, here it is in all of its glory, or not glory if you don't like it, I guess. I don't know. This one's a little bit different, definitely. It's similar to one of them, though, which I'll talk about later. But, yeah, that being said, enjoy the tutorial. Alright, so these space you're going to be needing for this day 24 by 32, and the materials you're needing to start off are smooth quartz blocks, smooth quartz slabs. What else? I know we need more than 2 materials, I can give you that much. Gray concrete, there'll never be a world where we only need 2. Black stained glass panes, it's gonna happen one day probably, actually. It's gonna be something dumb. Black stained glass blocks. Light gray concrete. Spruce wood planks. Dark oak door. And we'll go with dark oak wood slabs. I don't know if there's something completely obvious that I'm missing. I know we need lanterns as well, but I think that's everything. So this grid probably looks mega confusing, but I'm gonna just line it out for you real quick. This is the actual build right here, this part. This is the little front area thingamabob. So starting from the front left-hand corner of your 24 by 32 grid, cough if you made it, you want to go backwards and place 12 smooth quartz blocks. Then go right 2. Oh no, it's 7 again. Forward 11. And left 1. And then that should give you a rectangle. You then want to place, is it 3 or is it 2? I actually don't remember. I feel like it's 4.5 total. Okay, it is 3 more. You want to place 3 more rows of smooth quartz blocks on top of that. Rows? Sure, we'll go with rows. You don't want to place a little row of, or thingy of smooth quartz slabs on top of that. And then in the middle of the smooth quartz slabs, you should have a gap, and you want to fill that gap in with gray concrete. Let's give you this. It kind of reminds me of, I don't remember the number, but it's the one modern house. Wow, that's very specific. The one with like the weird balcony that pokes out like this, and then the house is similarly designed to it. I don't remember the number. If I remember to look it up, I'll put it on the screen. But yeah, kind of reminds me of that. Anyways, you then want to bring that row of gray concrete up by 1, and you want to bring the front and the back gray concretes each right by 14. Just like that. That was great Minecraft ambience, by the way. You then want to bring each gray concrete down to the ground with more gray concrete. And then you should have this shape. Kind of looks like a dude trying to get out of a thing with really long arms. Alright. That's what I want to go with. So then what you want to do is you want to connect the 2 gray concretes here at the right side together with black stained glass panes. Only the right side. Every single block on the right side, though. Do not do anything with the top yet. Because the top's special. So yeah, just like that. You can see that it does go all the way up. And yeah. Then what you want to do if my phone would not fall, you want to place a row, or you want to place, yeah, a little row of dark oak wood slabs on top of the gray concrete and the black stained glass panes, which should give you a rectangle again. I think it's a rectangle. It's definitely not a square, and it's not a trapezoid either. And then what you want to do is you want to bring the dark oak wood slabs out on every single side by 1. I knew what the next step was, I just hesitated for fun. Just like this. You then can fill in the top center in with dark oak wood slabs. And then that will give you, your... I don't even know what you want to call it. You could use this as a garage, you could use this as whatever. If you want to add a garage door on it, sure. Not every garage has a garage door, though. That is very weird, I guess, to think about. Because you're like, okay, well, they're supposed to be covered. But not every garage, like, some garages are just open like this. That's more of an old style thing, I want to say. But, I don't know. I haven't been around long enough to know that. But, I believe, typically, older houses would have garages like this. I forget what they're called. They have a name. I don't know. Oh, I could look it up, and I'm lazy. So what you want to do now is you want to come to the right side of this thingamabob, and what you want to do is from this gray concrete, you want to go back diagonally to the right with a smooth quartz block. Then bring it right by 6. And you want to bring every single smooth quartz back by 1, which is peculiar, and you'll see why we're doing this in a sec. Then what you want to do is you want to bring each side smooth quartz block up by 5. So it should be, as tall as your gray concrete section now. It's only, I thought it was taller than 6 for some reason. Actually, no, that's right. I don't know. And then you want to connect the tops together with smooth quartz blocks. So you're going to have a ring that is 2 blocks deep. You can either do black stained glass panes in the first block and then get ring of the second ring, or in the second ring you can place black stained glass blocks. I did this, and I don't really know why I specifically decided to, but it gives you this effect. I think it's kind of better to have it like that, just because, I don't know, it gives it a little bit more depth. You could even make a panes block back, that's a thought. But then what you want to do is you want to bring your smooth quartz blocks at the right back by 18. Just like that, and that will give you this. I don't even think I measured this side to 20, or maybe I did. No, I don't think I did. I think it just happened to be 20. Or maybe no, I actually think I did measure it, and then I figured out how I want the back to be. I try to make the back a little bit interesting, because it's kind of just like the same, or the shape is different. So, I'm going to orient this going right now, and you should be going basically like you're trying to work around and back towards your front. So I'm going to flip my orientation from what I would normally do, and I'm going to be going to the left right now is to my left, the right is to my right. Normally I would flip it, but for this I am having it having it based on where I am. I don't know what I was trying to say originally. So what you want to do is you want to bring this bottom smooth quartz block right by 6, up by 5, and then left by 5. That should give you this. You then can bring that whole thing inward by a row, which is backward by a row with smooth quartz. And in that second ring, you want to place, or that inner ring, you want to place black stained glass blocks inside of it. Then what you want to do is from the right side of this, you want to go back diagonally to the right by 1 from that second block, and you want to place a spruce wood plank. Then going right from that, place a dark oak door and a spruce wood plank. If you don't want a back door, you can remove it. Doesn't really matter, but I added one for fun. So then what you want to do is you want to bring a spruce wood plank left and right of this door up by, that is the wrong way, up by 6. Just like that. And then moving up from the door, you want to place a spruce wood plank, 2 black stained glass panes, and 2 spruce wood planks. And that should give you this. You're then going to extend the top spruce wood plank left by 7. I thought it was 7, but I second guessed it because I thought that it didn't go directly to the end, but no, it does. Just like that. If you want, actually, never mind, don't do anything with it yet. I was going to say if you want, you can bring it forward and around, but don't, because I don't know how far forward it is. Actually, no, I do know how far forward it is. It's just, I don't know, we just want to keep working around the back. So you want to bring this far right row of spruce wood planks inward by 2 rows, or columns, I guess. That case it is columns. Then what you want to do is go back diagonally to the right by 1 of the light gray concrete. Right by 7. And then you want to bring each light gray concrete up by 8. Just like that. That's kind of sort of your back done, except for the roofs, but those aren't important. Now what you want to do is moving forward on the left side, we're going to orient this from... Actually, it doesn't really matter. Basically, just going back to front at this far left row of light gray concrete here, this far row, which is, you get the point. You can see where I am. You want to bring this the bottom light gray concrete forward by 1 with light gray concrete. Then 2 black stained glass panes. 2 light gray concrete. 2 black stained glass panes. 2 light gray concrete. 2 black stained glass panes. 2 light gray concrete. Copy that row 3 more times. Just like this. Also, hopefully everyone is having a good day or night. I, for the most part, am. You then want to place a row of light gray concrete on top of that, again, for the most part. I should just always answer with that, no matter how I'm feeling. Never know. Then going back to front, what you want to do on top of that is you want to place a light gray concrete. 10 black stained glass panes. And 2 light gray concrete. Copy that row 2 more times. And you want to place a row of light gray concrete on top of that. There you go. Obviously we still have the front to go, but that's not important. You could totally just make this a big glass wall if you wanted to, and have a door in it. Thinking back to the other house, I want to say I had a glass wall. I actually think I had a glass wall like this, and then another wall on the other side like this. I'm pretty sure it was exactly like that, with the opening at the front, and then in it was the door. But it had a second floor. This one kind of does if you squeeze it, but it doesn't intend to have a second floor. You can add one, but it's not like what I'm trying to make, if that makes sense. But, yeah. Then with the front, what you want to do is you want to bring this bottom light gray concrete, and you want to go right by 1. Then place 4 black stained glass panes, again with the Minecraft ambiance, and 2 light gray concrete. Then what you want to do is you want to copy that row 2 more times. And then you can add a window on the top here. I didn't, so I just placed, whatever that number is, 6 rows of light gray concrete on top of that. Again, if you want a window at the top, go for it. I wouldn't really say either way is necessarily better. So what you do want to do, though, is you want to, above this window, you want to place dark oak wood slabs. It's a weird gap, and I wanted to have something for it. So, there you go. If you don't like it, then remove it. You can make this window, you can even make that window taller. You can make that window go all the way up if you wanted to. I don't see a problem with that. Or you could make it a 2-block window, which I actually think would be better. If you're making it all the way to the top, make it a 2-block window. Or you could even make 2 2-block windows. I'm getting very sophisticated with this. Kind of like how we did the left side. That is the left. I thought that was... I don't know. I can't math. Then you want to bring this far right row of light gray concrete back by 2 columns. Or I guess it's the far right column, not row. There's no far right row. Well, I guess there could be. Then what you want to do is you want to bring this bottom back like gray concrete, and you want to go back diagonally to the right with the spruce wood plank. Bring it right with a dark oak door, and then with a spruce wood plank. What is the number? I kind of forgot. You want to place 6 spruce wood planks on top of each spruce wood plank. That is correct. Would you look at that? And then 5 on top of the door. We don't actually have anything there this time. And then you want to bring the top spruce wood plank, the far right one, right by 7. That's not it. That's not 7. That's 7. And then you want to connect the front and the far front, or far right front and back blocks. That is a mouthful. Just like that. Then one more thing, and we're basically done. Other than the roof, you have these 2 rows of smooth quartz blocks here. You want to bring this back row back by 2 columns. Sorry, not rows. And it should just connect here with the spruce wood planks and give you a nice little wall. And this is kind of like an entryway, actually, because you have this little space. You could even, like, mark it out better. Like, do something like this to mark out your... I actually kind of like that. Huh. Because then, like, you know, it kind of draws your attention a little bit more there. And it's a fancy little feature. Or you can even do it, like, here. I don't like that as much. I do like the sticky outy one, though. Like, it's from this gray concrete, second one down, and then it's to this light gray concrete, just like that. I'm not going to have it, though, on this one. And then what you want to do is the top 2 rows of light gray concrete at the right side, you want to connect together with light gray concrete. Just like that. So... you could clear inventory if you want to. All you need is dark oak wood slabs. Oh yeah, and also those lanterns. Don't let me forget about those. If I do, there's just one in each corner under here, which I'll describe more if I remember. But what you want to do is you want to place a dark oak wood slab on top of every single outer smooth quartz block or spruce wood plank or whatever. You could just place... actually, just place one on each one. That would work if you're not placing full blocks. I do that a lot with slabs. I did dark oak wood slabs just to contrast on the smooth quartz at the... not at the right side. That I didn't actually have that planned. But because I wanted to have this roof color different than this. And dark oak looks different enough from the gray concrete. And also different enough from the smooth quartz. So it did work nicely. Oh, I'm getting ahead of myself here. Also behind myself because I missed this part. And then what you want to do is you want to bring the dark oak wood slabs out on every single side by 1, except don't obviously do anything with the section that we've already done it with. It doesn't really give you a purpose. And also at the right side of the smooth quartz section, just go all the way along and kind of go in front of the spruce wood planks. But then at the left side, it'll just run into the spruce wood planks, and you do not want to carry it around there. And the spruce wood plank section will just go over some of it. But yeah, you want to have the sections overlap. You want to have the sections basically overlap where they should, but where the section is supposed to keep going in, it just wants to stop. And then you can see here, and then light gray concrete is freestanding, so you can just surround it. Just like that. And then what you want to do is you want to fill in all your gaps in with dark oak wood slabs now. Make sure that they're at the right level. So it's basically the blocks around them should be at that level, or the slabs around them should be at the same level as them. And then that will give you a roof, which is good. I'm not going to forget about the lanterns. If I forget about the lanterns, then I don't know, bully me in the comments. Call me dumb for forgetting the lanterns. I won't forget them. See, I'm still talking about them. We're almost done the roof. Which is, stop placing blocks. God. Really? That's pretty funny of you. Just like that. Let me make sure we have no gaps. We are good. Now, that is not the end of this video, because what you want to do is get rid of literally any material. Doesn't matter which one. I don't need... oh, alrighty then. And you want to get out lanterns or soul lanterns, whatever you prefer. And you want to come to the underside of your little, whatever you want to call this. Could be a garage, could be a balcony, could be... definitely not a balcony. It could be a porch. And in each top corner where the dark oak wood slabs are, you want to place a lantern along the ceiling. So, basically, they're going to be up against black stained glass panes or gray concrete. Just like that. you can see where they are, and that will light up your area. And once you've done that, ladies and gentlemen, that is your modern house, the whatever number installment complete. It's like 88? Or no, I think it's 89. I don't know, I'll say it in the intro on the title. But yeah, thank you guys, if you guys did enjoy this video. Have a fantastic day, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.